I'm the Kaiju no Kami, and this is my Quickie review for The Eternals. Or wait, is it The Eternals or just Eternals? Because the comic was The Eternals, but I think the movie they just called Eternals? Whatever. This video is brought to you by the Kaiju no Kami store, creativity by design llc.com/shop. You can buy all kinds of cool Kaiju no Kami merchandise. We've got t-shirts, notebooks, pens, water bottles, and a poster. Check it out, and thank you for your business. Now back to the review. Eternals is the latest Marvel movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What more do I really need to say? If you've watched one Marvel movie, you've watched them all at this point. Not that that is a bad thing, because I love the Marvel movies. I love the formula. I mean, I read the comic books, and the comic books are very formulaic. It's just that once in a while, I would like to see them try to do something a bit different. Now, Eternals features a bunch of characters who came to Earth many centuries ago. They helped advance civilization, and then they just took a step back. They separated from each other and did their own thing. And then they blatantly ignored Thanos' invasion of Earth and his acquiring the Infinity Gauntlet and snapping everyone out of existence because they were told to do such, apparently, which doesn't make sense considering how they were always fighting with what they were told to do at times to be... I don't know. I don't get it. They're a bunch of just douchebags who could have helped the world for the greater good, could have stopped Thanos, but no, they chose not to under the pretense of, well, we weren't supposed to. Whatever. Anyway, so the Eternals have been there for centuries on end. A new event occurs with a race of demons coming back, only there's a lot more to it because it turns out the demons are not exactly who they thought they were. They get their orders from a Celestial, and this other thing happens where the world is in danger because Marvel movie, and we get a lot of dissent between the group and then a CGI fight at the end. What? Again, it's what you expect from a Marvel movie. Now, I went into this movie thinking, oh god, it's going to be as bad as Thor Dark World, if not worse. It has been the one Marvel movie I have had no excitement for. I was dreading. It wasn't as bad as I was anticipating. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. It's nowhere near Marvel's best, but it's nowhere near their worst. It's better than Captain Marvel. It's better than Age of Ultron. It's better than Thor Dark World. It's better than Iron Man 2. I will definitely give it that. Other than that, it's nowhere near better than pretty much most of their other movies. Still, a middle-of-the-road Marvel film? At this point, there's 26 movies in the franchise. Just don't bore me and I'll enjoy your movie. Some I might be blown away with, some I might be like, oh my god, that was average. Others I'm hoping I never have to deal with is going, that was so boring. Which fortunately Eternals wasn't most of the time. I don't feel like the movie needed to be 2 hours and 40 minutes or whatever it was. It could have been trimmed down quite a bit, but at least you didn't always feel like its runtime was as long as it was. There is some good banter, there are some good characters in the film. I can't think of most of the actors' names, but the guy who was from the newer Twilight Zone, the Indian dude, was pretty awesome. He might have been my favorite character of everyone. Then there was one guy who looks like he's Ezra Miller from Fantastic Beasts, and I'm sorry he does because that's all I saw when I saw this guy on screen. I was like, is he gonna start putting on a Flash costume? Or casting magical spells from Harry Potter? No? Okay, then why does he look like that? The soundtrack was adequate. I don't remember any of the music from the movie. So, yeah, that's kind of a downside of a lot of the Marvel movies. They have good music, but the vast majority of them are not memorable after you leave the movie or when you're not watching the movie. There's only a handful of tracks of the entire MCU I truly love, with my favorite being the Winter Soldier theme. Another negative is the villain of the movie, or who isn't really the villain. He kind of sucked. He was a complete waste of time, and there was no need for him to be there. You could have done without him. In fact, if you had taken out that entire plot, you probably would have trimmed 10 to 15 minutes off the movie, as its entire plot was moot. It had no reason to be here. That should have been saved for like Eternals 2 or something. The story was enjoyable, it was a bit predictable. The post-credit scene and the mid-credit scenes are enjoyable as well. Actually, the mid-credit scene had me excited because we got to see a Marvel character I thought we were going to actually see way back when in Infinity War. But overall, I can't really say much about this film without spoiling it because the plot twists, as predictable as they are kind of the point of the movie. Let's just say that we have a Justice League-like battle at the end where you feel like you're playing an Injustice game. That's probably the best way I can put it without giving spoilers, but if you know what I'm talking about because you've seen the movie, maybe it is a spoiler, I don't know. Either way, Eternals was better than Black Widow, but not as good as Shang-Chi. I'm going to give Eternals a 7 out of 10. Have you seen Eternals? If so, what did you think of it? Let me know in the comments. Click like, subscribe, the bell notification, whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support me. You can support me on Patreon at Kaiju no Kami, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Kaiju no Kami, Discord Kaiju no Kami, and my website creativitybydesign.llc.com, where there's also a store so you can buy cool Kaiju no Kami merchandise. Until next time, bye.